Washington and Moscow are caught in a fresh round of tit-for-tat over recent U.S.-imposed sanctions, which threaten to dim the silver lining in bilateral ties. The U.S. State Department on Wednesday vowed to take punitive measures against Russia over an alleged nerve agent attack on ex-Russian spy and his daughter in the British city of Salisbury earlier in March. Moscow has vehemently denied any involvement in the case and demanded direct participation in the investigation. The new sanctions triggered a furious reaction from Moscow, as Kremlin vowed retaliation against the unfriendly and unacceptable move. Russian Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev on Friday said, and quote, "All I can see is, if they ban banking operations or the use of any currency, we will call it a declaration of economic war, and we will have to respond to it economically, politically, or in any other way if need be. Our American friends should make no mistake about it." Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on Friday told U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo by phone that Russia categorically rejects new U.S. sanctions. The new sanctions will target exports of U.S. national security equipment and products to Russia. The officials estimated it may affect hundreds of millions of dollars worth of exports, dealing a blow to some 70% of the Russian economy and resulting in an approximately 40% fall in workforce. Vladimir Vasilyev, chief research fellow at the Institute of the United States and Canada, warned that the bilateral ties are reaching a point of no return. The expert also predicted that there will be no positive change in Moscow-Washington relations until the end of the presidential term of Donald Trump. The recent action by Washington is the latest salvo in a series of tit-for-tat spats between the rival powers in March, which involved slapping sanctions, the closing of consulates, and the expulsion of diplomats.